What's up? RagerMaven578 here, and welcome to a Blight video on controller. This ought to be a good one. Okay. Just for context to this video, because as I was actually watching, because I was gonna actually put this video on YouTube, but I feel like I need to make some context first. Otherwise, this is probably gonna be the most cringiest video on my channel. But personally, I never played the Blight. Actually, I lied. I played a little bit of the Blight, wanting to try to get good with him back when I was in Britain for a few weeks. And, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put this out there. You fucking EU players are like the gods of Light when it comes to fucking, at least DVD. That's the only experience I really have on multiplayer games. But dude, the fucking EU players do not fuck around. Like Americans, like we are way more chill than the EUs. But fucking EU, dude, they sweating their balls off, like you know, 24/7 on video games. So shout out to you guys. You guys are fucking savages, in a good way. Or I don't know how you can be a bad way. But anyways, so to put some context into this video though, is that this is the first day I've actually tried to play Blight, and this is probably like the 6th or 8th match that I've actually been trying to like learn how to use Blight. And the worst thing about it too is that I'm on controllers, so I know regardless of how how much I tried to learn them, I know I'm always going to be at a disadvantage when it comes to playing on PC. But after watching a couple of YouTube videos on, on Blight on controller, he's still relatively decent. Obviously not as good as, PC, but he's still decent. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to take the challenge. I'm going to fucking learn how to play Blight. So I maxed my sensitivity up, and I went with perks. This isn't like my final build on Blight, because this is my my training. I consider this like a training regiment, but I want to get as much information so I can know where the survivors are. And so yeah, I've been working on a lot of tricks, and one thing I kind of learned with Blight is that you pretty much need to learn like how to do tricks with Blight. Essentially, well, flicks. You need to learn how to flick him. Flick Blight Bean. Excuse me. You need to basically learn how to use strategies, really. And there's a lot of mistakes you're gonna be seeing in this video if I haven't already made my first mistake. But oh my god, watch this. Oh my god, that was so fucking sexual. But I mean, I know the Cheryl got stuck on the blue barrel, but the fact that I was like let's just say 5 matches ago, I wouldn't have been able to do that. I wouldn't have known how to get used to it, and I don't know how, but I actually managed to. This Meg actually managed to catch my eye, so I managed to seek her out. But anyways, yeah. So that's one of the tricks you need to learn with Blight, is to actually learn how to cut sharp corners in Blight. And so yeah, thankfully. In this match though, even though I'm doing so many mistakes, the survivors makes a lot of mistakes as well, which is it makes sense, because when you're first learning Blight, at least on controller, at least in my experience, I've lost basically 90% of my games out of the maybe 8 or 9 games that I've played. So this is actually the last game I played with Blight, and after I, went ahead and did this match, I was like, I have to do something too. And again, once I started watching this, I was like, oh my god, I need to put this in context, because I don't really know what I want to name this video at the time of me recording this video. But watch this. I managed to slide on the rock. And yeah, even though I made a little mistake there, I still got it down. So, but anyways. With Blight being arguably the second best killer of the game, and I say arguably, I know it's widely accepted, but I know some people might be like, well, Hillbilly's the second best, or something like that. There's people out there, trust me, I'm not saying that. I believe Blight is the second best killer of the game, but I also personally believe that he is the hardest killer in the game, and it's because there are some places here that you actually, there's some things you need to learn about Blight. As I've already mentioned, you need to learn the tricks behind the Blight. You need to learn how to flick. You know, you need to learn, you know, basically you need to get used to amping up the sensitivity, because if you play at base sensitivity with killer, you're gonna get 360. It's gonna be a rough time. So this is actually one of the first day I've actually tried playing this game with 100 sensitivity on controller, and you know what? It's actually not as bad once you get kind of used to it. It's fucking bizarre when you first start, but once you get used to this, man, I mean, it's gonna be really tough for survivors to 360 you. So that's my little tip on for controller users: amp up your sensitivity if you're getting 360'd a lot, which in this game you probably will. But anyways, so yeah, so I know what it looks like here, folks. I tunneled the Shero out, and you are correct. Okay, listen, when I'm trying to learn how to play the character, I mean, I'm also trying to win in a certain sense, but I want to win knowing that I've played well. And here again, I know I made a lot of mistakes, but honestly, you should have seen the last few matches I've tried playing. It was fucking like it basically basically you can give the controller to a 4-year-old and they'd be way better than me. I don't know, maybe Blight or something like that, but I don't know. I feel like maybe we have all experienced it here. We've all, you know, once we first tried a new killer, we just suck really badly. But that's what I like doing, you know. I like, oh my god, hang on a second. Watch this. This is fucking sexual too. That was me shaking my head like, no, I didn't just fucking nailed that. Oh my god. So yeah, that's, dude, it's so satisfying once you hit one of those things, man. I can see why people enjoy playing Blight. And even though I'm not really a competitive person myself per se, you know, I still like to kind of, you know, try to win. You know, I'm not gonna go too easy on the survivors, because I mean, I know that, you know, they don't have to make that choice with me. They don't have to go easy on me because I'm going easy on them. You know what I'm saying? But usually I do. So I mean, as you'll see, this last Dwight spoiler alert, I let him escape because it was a very fair game. I enjoyed it. But yeah, so again, just to put this video into context, really, Blight, yeah, he's definitely the toughest killer I've ever tried learning. But you know what? That's what I like. You know, I like tough to learn mechanics and seeing myself improve, you know, as I go on and stuff like that. So I don't think I'll end up putting up any of my like early videos, because really, who wants to see a trash like gameplay? You know, like nobody wants to see bad gameplay. People want to see like decent, good gameplay, and I feel like this one is to me. I know you can just go on YouTube and watch Lilith Omen and watch some sick ass Blight gameplay. I recommend it too, because that's what I did. And I mean, yeah, so shout out to Lilith Omen, and shout out to, you know, a lot of other like YouTubers on Blight guides and stuff like that, just teaching you tricks. Now, knowing the tricks is completely different from learning the tricks, you know, like learning them still actually take time to get used to. But yeah, so if I end up sticking with Blight, you can definitely expect more gameplay and stuff like that. So alright, well, that's really all I got to say. I mean, we're pretty much at the end of the road here. Again, don't worry, this isn't anything like hot or anything, so yeah. I probably should have, like, I was gonna say, I don't know what else I could have done different there, but if I had one more token, I don't think I would have even like bounced off that thing. I would have tried to go for the same swing. But now after watching that, I probably should have just you know, hit that wagon thing or whatever. So, but anyways, yeah, there you go. I mean, I'm just gonna go ahead and shut up now, because well, I pretty much kind of got my point across. But yeah, hey, you know what? If you enjoyed this, man, I mean, hey, man, like I said, if you think Blight is interesting, would I recommend Blight on controller? Hell yes, dude. If you're one of those people who always seek improvement and stuff like that, Definitely learn to play Blight. Now, I will go ahead and say my only problems is that fucking Blight sometimes feels like he's made of loop. I'll put a clip at the very end here where it's me literally just smudging off a wall. It's like throwing butter at a wall, how it just like slowly drips down or something like that. I don't know, I never threw butter at the wall. But you know what I'm saying, man. It's so weird. But learning that, learning how to, you know, how to flick and, you know, just tricks, stuff like that. Like, it's a never-ending learning experience for Blight. And that's what I think I'm starting to see, and that's what I'm starting to enjoy with Blight. So, but yeah. So, anyways, thank you so much for watching, and yeah, and see you in the next one.